Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. My name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake. I hope that if you're just new here, that you will consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you will be notified as soon as one of my videos goes up. Yeah, so what am I working on here? I am continuing to work here on November's challenge, which is If I Could Turn Back Time. And this is the one. It's my Lady in Red. And right now I'm working right here on her arm. And then I'm going to go up here and work on her chest there. So, yeah. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a good day so far. And yes, I'm okay. Jonah is still having issues with his grieving, and that's okay, because that's what happens when you love someone. And Sydney is not lost. Sydney is found. So, just because he is no longer with us here physically does not mean that he's a lost kitty. No. He's just crossed the Rainbow Bridge and is playing on the other side with all my other fur babies. And thank you, everyone, for all your words of sympathy. And if you want to know more about what happened with Sydney, you can watch yesterday's live. And I will be telling you there, because I'm not going to go back over it again. I can't. It's too traumatic for me, and I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to, I know what happened, and I accept what happened, and it's called radical acceptance. That even though you don't like it, even though you don't want it to be, you have to accept what is, right? It's like if your house burned down, right? You can cry and whine and everything else, but that does not change the fact that your house would have been burned down, right? So the only way to move on is you get to the point of acceptance. And that's where I'm at. So, alrighty. So here I am. I am just, I don't know what color this is. It's 771, I think. I don't know, because I can't see it here because the numbers they surged them off. I like it that they surged it, but yeah, they need to make it a little bit wider there. So, yeah. So today I'm finally going to make my, I don't know what they are. Apple popovers, apple turnovers, apple sheet cake, apple whatever. I got my apples all ready. I just happen to put a little bit of sugar on top of them, not much, just to bring out their sweetness. And then I I'm going to put a little bit of cinnamon in there too. And I might put, I think I might have raisins, or I could have cranberries. And I can add that too. And you can put nuts in it or whatever. And it's made with puff pastry. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to making that. And then I put up my Christmas village. And I decorated, you know, some of my tiered tray there. The one thing I forgot to do was put the Christmas dresser scarf underneath it. So I got to take it down and try again. So, yeah. And I've had these trees before and everything else, and I was thinking, oh, I've got this tiered tray. It's a 3-tiered tray. And I'm just going to do that. I don't have any, you know, fluff there for snow. So, and I can't get now to the stores. So, because Juliet and John are leaving. Well, first they're going to Winnipeg for overnight. And then their plane leaves early in the morning. So they've got to be there like 5:30 or so. And they didn't want to have to get up here at like 3 o'clock to get in there. So they're staying overnight at a friend's place or her aunt or something. And then they take off tomorrow for Montreal. And they're gone for a week. So I'm hoping she's going to enjoy it. And yeah. So, yeah, so I don't know what I did last night. I had a shower and I crawled into bed, and Jonah was up early this morning and he was meowing and all that, so I think he's looking for Sydney. And it's funny how Sydney would antagonize him to no end. And now he misses Sydney. So I'm hoping to have it. I found somebody had found a cat, a male cat, but it's in Arborg. And it's fixed already. And he's supposed to be a very pleasant cat. And, but the only thing is it's over in Arborg, which is 50 minutes away. So I asked if they can't find a home for him. I said I would be willing to take him, but I don't have a vehicle. I don't drive, so I would have to get somebody to come over here, like if they're driving by, right? I don't want them to make a special trip. No. Just if they're happening to come over this way. That, yeah. So, but I have not heard back yet. I don't know what's happening. And it may not work out. This cat may belong to somebody. Or it could have been dumped. No. So, but I am willing to provide a home for him. So, yeah. So I didn't really, there was nothing really to watch on TV. I spent some time looking around on Etsy again. It's a dangerous place. Dangerous place. It's like, ooh, I want that one. Ooh, I want that one. Oh, it's on sale. Time to get it. Yeah. But I'm holding out until next week, Friday. And then I am going to get some of what I like that's on sale. I'm kind of hoping Stitching with the Housewives there, that they will have something for sale. Like there's a bunch of them that I'd like to get. Because to pay $7 or I don't know what it's up to now is a lot of money per chart. And that's Canadian. So, like I said, if you're just new here, thank you so very much. You can comment down below. You can also go over to the Facebook group, which is Stitching in the Interlake. And you need to give me, you must answer the question, okay? Name one of my sidekicks. Okay, I know it says two, but just one. Okay, so I just need one of my sidekicks. And I'm down to two of them. Okay, so, yeah. And I do, the dedicated Facebook group is Stitching in the Interlake. And my dedicated email address is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. And there you can message me privately. Yep. And what else was I going to say? Oh, yes. The CONTEST is still open. And I'm going to spell words. So just know that I'm doing that because I don't want the bots to, take control of it and all that. So I will be having 3 DRAWSs and one for the United States, one for Canada, and the third one is for elsewhere, whether you're in Hungary, like Estella is, or if you're in Czechoslovakia, or the Czech Republic, I mean, Germany, England, South America, Mexico, Australia, Indonesia, Iceland, wherever the heck you are. Okay? That's what I mean by other. Okay? But if you are in the U.S. or Canada, there's a separate category. So I would like you to write in a sentence, making a coherent sentence of using the two words Black Friday. Okay? And then between now and next Thursday, the 23rd, well, actually by the 25th, because I'm doing the DR, or spinning the wheels on the 23rd. But you have until the 24th in the afternoon here, like about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my time, which is Central Standard Time. Okay. To send me a link to a PDF chart on Etsy that is $5 or less. Okay. And then I will get it for you and I will email it to you. I can't do it any other way, I'm afraid. I can't give you a gift card. I can't, nothing. Because Etsy only does higher denominations, like $50 or more. So, yeah. So I'm sorry, I can't do this any other way. So I will get the chart of your choice, as long as it's $5 or under. And that's why you should go in there and look through Etsy and find charts that you like, even if they're not on sale, and they're PDFs, not paper, PDFs. And what you do is you put them in your cart and see if they come on sale, because the more that they're on sale, the better, because you can get a $15 chart for $5 or less, because they will have deep discounts. And even if you don't know how to do counted, it is still, you should still ENTER, because you don't know if you will take up counting. You'd like to try it one time. And even if you mess up royally on how you're doing it, you just stop and start all over again. It's the only way to learn. And many of us, many of us have been there, where we start and we make a boo-boo and we get lost and it's like, oh no. And, yeah. So, there is no failure, okay? There is no failure in this. There's only, practice. It's just practice. Look at it like that. It's just practice. And there are a lot of really small designs. And on yesterday's video, I was able to get in there today. There is a free chart from Shannon Christine Designs, I'm sorry. And which is a very small design and a good way to practice. You know, great way to practice. So if you can't get it off the picture there, then let me know and I will go and post it on the Facebook group. Okay. So yeah. So here the snow has just been melting like crazy. Oh my gosh. Overnight, my deck is almost cleared right off. And it's supposed to go to 7 tomorrow. Today it's only 3 degrees. But, you know, I will take it. I will take it. Because it shortens up. It shortens up winter. For sure. In 2 weeks, we're the highs are going to be -9. That's 2 weeks out. So we know that can change, right? So I just hope it's nice when I go to do my road test, whenever that is. Whenever that is. And no, I have not heard anything. Not one word yet. But that can be coming. Well, come on, get in there. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so... Otherwise, not much else. It's just quiet. I have been going in and slowly, very slowly, organizing my craft room again. So... it's... I still have everything all over the place, but at least I can walk in there. So, but yeah, so not much else is happening. Can't think of anything. Yeah, so... And I have lots and lots and lots of videos. So you can always go back and re-watch some of my videos. I have unbaggings. I have tutorials. I have stitch-alongs like this is. I have, oh, goodness. How to place an order for a custom. How to stitch. Yeah. And if you're just new to stitching, please remember that whatever way that you stitch, your bottom stitch, in my case, my bottom stitch always goes like this, okay? And my top stitch always goes like this, okay? Don't have it like this because it'll just look wonky. Your eye does not know where to rest, okay? So the idea is to have complete uniformity. You know, that for me, it all comes down this way, okay? So, I mean, if it is that you do it where your bottom stitch goes this way, then your top stitch should always go this way, right? So, I know that for some of you, you go, oh, well, what does it matter? What does it matter? It matters. It really matters because I've looked at other people's stitching, and I'm not passing judgment or anything else, but I can tell when someone is not proficient at stitching. And we all started out. You know, we all started out at the bottom rung of the ladder. Okay? So don't think I'm perfect because I've been doing it for 55 years. I'm not perfect. I am not perfect. And I still make boo-boos. If I have a migraine, and thankfully they've dissipated now, that, yeah, I can make some really bad boo-boos. Sometimes I'm stitching away and I go, oh my gosh, I've got my fabric turned this way. Now, you can stitch where it's, this is the top, this is the bottom. And you can turn it around and do it where the top is now on the bottom and the bottom is now at the top. Okay? You can do that, but you cannot do this. If you start out on its side, then you must continue it on its side or this way. Okay? So, because I know there are some, beginners. And we all started at the beginning, right? We all started out at the beginning. If I showed you, if I still had it, I don't know where it went to, one of my very first pieces, and it was a quilt block type thing. Oh my gosh, I was just going all over the place. I remember that. I remember that. Oh yeah. And you go, well, I'm covering. How else am I supposed to do it? Yeah. Well, it's easy. And if you use a hoop or a Q-snap or a frame, whatever it is, that's fine. I don't use them. I stitch in hand. It's so much easier on my fingers, my thumbs, because I'm not holding anything. Yeah. So, we can all still learn, right? Yeah. I found that somebody had mentioned yesterday about this snag dammit. No, snag dappet. And I went and I looked for it and found it on Amazon. And it looks pretty cool. I think I might have to get one myself. That is pretty cool. So I'm still open to new things. So on Wednesday, yeah, because today's the 13th, on Wednesday, I hope you will all watch me because I will be revealing what the December challenge is. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to work on one of the my whips. I can't find the one that I really wanted. But I might work on a counted. I might work on a small counted. And the December challenge runs from the 1st to the 31st. And all it is to challenge you to perhaps finish up a project. Doesn't matter if it's a whip, and it does not matter if you get it done in the month. Like this, I will not get done by the end of this month. There's no way. No way. But I'm going to keep working at it until the end of the month. Or until I get the lady in red finished. I'm not worried about the background. I'd like to just get her done. So I have to see, is this the color I'm working on? I think that's yeah, it is. There's not much of this flesh color. So that's good. This should make her come alive even more. So, yeah. And with the challenges, you do not have to work on it all month long, like steady. You can work on it just one day a week. Just 1 hour a week if you want to, right? It's however long that you want to work on it. And I am very inclusive. So for December, it will not be a Christmas one. Unless you would like it to be. Right? Oh, I saw that we are now into Diwali. So I would like to no, I don't know what it is. Congratulate. No, that's not it. Wishing you all a very happy Diwali. So, if it is that you celebrate that. So, and I guess it started yesterday. And I think it goes until next Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it is. Now, I could be wrong. But, yeah. So, all right, everyone. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. It's lovely to have you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell and hit all. And comment down below or go over to the Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. Remember, if you're not a member there, you can easily become one by answering one simple question. Name one of my 2 sidekicks. So, yeah. They must be one of the 2 that's left here. And my dedicated email address is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. Okay? So, yeah. So thank you very much. Oh, I'm so thrilled that you could join me today. It really warms my heart. And you all were so wonderful yesterday when you were on the live, expressing your sympathies about Sydney. Yep. So I am getting better. Jonah is slowly getting better. And Lilybell doesn't really care. So she doesn't notice one way or the other. So she spends most of her time sleeping anyway. So, all right, everybody. I guess that's it. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lilybell, and Jonah, who's up in the cat condo. Okay, everybody. I guess that's it, and I will see you tomorrow. Next Sunday, there will not be a live. Okay? Just so that you know, there will not be a live because Father Paul is coming. And he comes here at noon, so it's too late afterwards for me. So, all right, everybody. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Okay, everybody, I hope to see you back here tomorrow, God willing, of course. Toodle-oodles, everybody!